All will bow before the might of Cobra Commander. Apparently, I don't know. Yes, this is the G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Commander. I've been waiting a long time for this guy. I'm so happy I finally got him. I'm a little late to the party on this one, but hey, Hasbro Pulse's pre-order said that it wouldn't ship until November 1st. Oh my gosh. But thankfully Amazon got it in stock, and I was able to order it from Amazon. Yeah, this is Cobra Commander. This is the mainline dark blue version, aka the only one I really want. The Royal one looks cool, but and then the Hasbro PulseCon exclusive that no one's probably going to be able to get. I don't know. This is the one I want. I like the colors the most. I like the dark blue. I like the silvers and the golds and all that. And overall, I absolutely love this Cobra Commander design. One thing I always do, I always kind of compare this to older 3/4 inch versions, so you can kind of see the design elements and everything. So let's kind of get him standing a little straight and normal. And of course, let's compare him. I always display him sitting in my throne of the Cobra Mountain I have, but here it is next to the, honestly, the definitive 3/4 inch Cobra Commander, the G.I. Joe Retaliation one. And, yeah, I mean, this is the classic Cobra Commander design compared to the new classified one. You can see it's quite the departure. But honestly, the new one, it still screams Cobra Commander. It still looks amazing. I still love it. But I also really love the classic design. And also, this one has a vac metal visor, which is really great. I wish this one had it, but oh well, they don't really do vac metal stuff on toys anymore. Then here's another one of my favorites. The Pursuit of Cobra, Cobra Commander, which is kind of similar, especially in color, but definitely not super similar in design. This is a cool figure, but he's got this big, like, piece over his body, and it's not the greatest. But I still have a soft spot for this one. This is the first Cobra Commander I bought when I got back into collecting. He has dust on his arm. Get off. Get off. Yeah, I don't mess with him too much. But then, I really want to make this comparison because I feel like this design draws the most heavily from what is, in my opinion, the best G.I. Joe media ever released. G.I. Joe Resolute. I feel like this design is most similar to the Resolute Cobra Commander. I just kind of get Resolute vibes. I just do. And I am perfectly okay with that. I mean, Cobra Commander in Resolute was an absolute amazing badass villain. They even explained it in Resolute where he's like, I acted weak to keep you in line, but now I'm done with that. Like, it was so awesome. And I like Cobra Commander being... He's one of those characters where, like, he is kind of goofy. He is kind of over the top. But he can also still be really, like, menacing and, like, if he gets really serious, he can intimidate people. You know, I really like that. And I also like how in some versions he was a used car salesman before he decided to become a leader of a terrorist group. I find that kind of funny. I really wish Rise of Cobra gave a cooler origin to freaking Cobra Commander instead of just... We need, like, a Cobra Commander origin story. I'm hoping they do that. It would almost be like the Joker movie, wouldn't it? But, especially if they go with the used car salesman thing. But yeah, this is... classified Cobra Commander. I know one comparison you guys really want to see is with the Cobra Troopa, the Blues match. And that's all I need in my life. They look great together. His militaristic over-detailedness compared to this one's kind of more uniform look kind of contrasts a bit. They don't perfectly match, but I don't mind that. I think they still look really cool together, and I'm happy I have this duo. I finally have Snake Eyes and Beachhead, and Cobra Commander and Cobra Trooper. If I don't get any other classified, I'd be okay. But I really want Dusty, and I really want a Crimson Guard and a Cobra Bat. So that's pretty much all that. Comparisons and all that out of the way. Let's talk about the figure itself. So he comes with some accessories. He comes with this, which is awesome. And another thing that just gives me Resolute vibes. Because he has a sword in Resolute, right? Ooh, come on. There we go. All these old G.I. Joe swords, the paint gets stuck and it rubs in the sheaths. It's unfortunate. But yeah, he has a sword right there, and he has like a dagger in this one. And it's really awesome. The shaping is really great, and of course it has a Cobra at the handle. Of course it does. That just looks great. Unfortunately, though, I feel like the way to get it in there... I mean, I guess you can still see the Cobra like that. But I feel like the shape of the dagger kind of fits... I don't know, I guess I'm right with it being like that. It's just a really odd shape, but definitely I think it's best if you have it where you can actually see that. Because then you can have this hand sort of... If he doesn't have it out, he can at least sort of be holding it. Oh man, that looks sweet. This is probably how he's going to be displayed in my collection, honestly, something like that. Because that pointing hand, yes, I love it. He has a pointing hand, which is the only hand I ever want him with ever. Because Cobra Commander loves to point. And yes, I said Commander, I'm sorry, my English isn't the greatest sometimes. I'm a human being, I slip up my words. Unfortunately, though, his other hands aren't the greatest. This claw hand, this gestural hand, is really great. Of course, it's kind of used to hold, like, other things in other versions of the figure, but it's really good for just, like, I will rule the world! You know, you can do that. But he also has a trigger finger hand, which I wish he had, like, a holding hand for his left hand. But you can at least use this. I'm not even going to put it in because what's the point when he has the pointer finger hand? Can hold his gun pretty well, and it is an up and down hinge. And his gun's really cool. It's kind of reminiscent of the original one, but it's way more regal and snaky. It almost looks like a flintlock. It has a little dagger at the tip there. I definitely 100% approve of this gun. It doesn't have a proper place to store, but honestly, that works. It doesn't stay in there perfectly, but it works. And then this is just a waste. A fist. I'm sorry, I don't think fist hands are really... Who's ever going to use this? Who? Seriously. They should have just given us a hand like this for that hand. So you could, like, actually grip the dagger. Because unfortunately, this hand is just, like, gestural and it's way too wide. You know, it's not really going to hold the dagger. Like, it's not. It's definitely not going to hold the gun. It's, like, these are pure gesture hands. The only hand he has equipped to hold anything is this hand. So that's unfortunate. But anyways, he does have some awesome hands, but you just can't really hold anything with them. Let's look at the figure details itself. There isn't too much else to talk about because you can kind of notice everything. The silvers and the golds and all that. I love the Cobra logo right there. And it actually has like the chain above it, which is like a separate molded piece. I love the kind of the scales. I love like the little almost epaulette right there. The helmet's amazing. The helmet design is just great. That is Cobra Commander. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's a great design. And he's got some red along the lance. The pants and the legs equals the lance. Yeah, he just looks great, man. He looks great. I love him. Articulation, then. How does he move? So, he has a ball joint at the bottom of the neck, which doesn't have too much range, but you can get a little bit of tilt out of it. But you have a hinge that moves up and moves down. You have shoulders that move out. And then you have butterfly joints that are really good for being like, yeah! I don't know what I was going with there. I'm so sorry. Elbows bend a lot, which is great. The wrists, they do wrist things. The ab crunch, I don't even think I've moved it yet. Very tight. But it works. Sort of. It's very tight. But it works. But yeah, it's tight. I love all the little buttons. Oh my gosh, look at those details. The buttons look so great. Then you have a waist swivel. You have the drop down legs per usual. They can move forward all the way. Thigh swivel. They can move out pretty far. I already did thigh swivel, oh my gosh. Look at the legs, they bend in all the way. I guess Cobra Commander was quite the acrobat, because honestly, it's hard to get your legs to bend all the way like that. Especially if you have like muscly legs like I do. And then you have up and down at the foot. And then you just got boot swivels and things like that. So what you're left with is an awesome Cobra Commander that does not leave me disappointed in the slightest. This figure is amazing. Like I said, man, I say it in every classified review. I don't feel like 6-inch is the home for G.I. Joe, but G.I. Joe Classified is like G.I. Joe-ifying the 6-inch action figure market, and I love that. Like, they're still staying true to the brand, with Classified. And I love that they're making these unique designs, because you know eventually we're just going to get this in 6-inch, right? I'm not going to buy that. I love the uniqueness of these. I'm not going to buy another 6-inch Cobra Commander. I'm not just going to get a Real American Hero stuff in 6-inch. I'm not. I'll probably get some Snake Eyes movie stuff, unless they make 3¼ inch options, in which case I'll probably go for those. But I mean, yeah, just look at this. I love the unique designs. I love that it's original. I love that they're doing something unique with the line. Now, granted, they are reusing these designs for, like, I think a game and maybe a comic. Like, they are reusing these designs. It's almost like the generic G.I. Joe design currently. But still, it's cool that these designs originate from the toy line. I think it's really great. Because as you saw with these, like, they made this design up for Pursuit of Cobra. This is from a little mini-series, and this is from the original 80s. Like, they've made up designs before. And honestly, when it comes to, like... Now, granted, every Cobra Commander is Hasbro invented, right? But when it comes to, like, purely based off of a toy design, this is probably the best Cobra Commander design. I love it. I think the design is great. There's so much detail and intricacy into it. And I'm personally really happy with this figure. I'm not going to get any repaints. I'm not going deep into this line. But, oh my gosh. Every single one I've gotten is just so good. This line is so good. It's amazing. But I'm just hoping that Hasbro doesn't completely abandon the heart of G.I. Joe. I'm hoping we still get releases like this. We get new figures and new characters like this instead of just reissues. But we'll have to wait and see. Alrighty guys, that's pretty much it with my video. Thanks for watching another Classified review. I don't know when the next one will be because they haven't revealed another one that I really want yet. Unless this video goes live after PulseCon and then they reveal like Crimson Guard and Bad and all that stuff and Dusty and I'll be like, ooh, me buy! But until then, there we go. Cobra Commander. See you guys.